Hello and welcome to Yoga with Christy Ellen. I'm Christy. Welcome to my home. Today we'll be working on our hips. So I know a lot of us have tight hips and this is a great way to help work through some of the tension that we're carrying there. This is my dog Mocha, our little rescue dog. She has decided to join me quite extensively through the practice today. So I hope you enjoy a little bit of humor that comes along with that as she joins me in down dog and in extended child. So we'll have to see how that all goes. If you have any questions about anything that we work on today, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'll be happy to get back to you about that. And then if you like the video, please feel free to like it and hopefully subscribe. I hope you enjoy your practice. As you come to your back, allow the hands to rest at the belly. We'll take a few deep breaths here. So as you inhale, feel the hands reaching up towards the sky. And as you exhale, nice and long and slowly, find the hands gently drawing down. Inhale, the hands expand, they rise, and then exhale, find them gently releasing down. We'll do a few more deep breaths like that. Long exhalations. Softening the jaw, softening the brow. Taking a moment to observe the body, noticing ever any intense emotions, any strong sensations, or if you're just fine and content, that's fine as well. Just beginning to connect what's happening on a deeper level. A couple more breaths. And then you can go ahead and bend the knees. Draw the legs in towards the belly, softening into the low back. So gently hug the legs in, shoulders are relaxed. You can rock back and forth, releasing tension from the low back. And then place the legs down onto the ground. Inhale, extend the right leg up towards the sky, drawing the toe back towards the shin. Relax the shoulders. If you're fairly tight through the hamstrings, the leg might be a little bit further away. That's okay. Just try to find a nice, gentle opening through the back of the leg. Allowing the muscles to lengthen, to soften. So think about reaching the leg high up towards the sky. As you gently pull back. Release that down towards the ground. Extend the opposite leg out. Drawing the toe back towards the shin, that will help to find the Achilles and the calf here. Remember to be gentle and kind with your body. Still working with long exhalations. And place the leg down onto the ground. Take your left leg, cross it over the knee of the right leg. Gently press away. Notice if that's enough of a stretch for you through your hips or through that hip flexor area. If you'd like to add more, you can take your left hand, thread it through this little triangle that you created with your legs, and then grasp onto the back of the right leg. Flex the toes back. Relax the shoulders. Breathing into the outside hip. If that's enough for you, go ahead and hold right there. Otherwise, you can begin to shift your left leg across the body. So moving it over towards the right, increasing the lengthening of the musculature on the side of the leg. Keep the hands relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. And bring that back in. Place the right leg down, uncross the left, and let's take that to the other side. So cross the right leg end over. Take your right hand, thread it through, grasping onto the hamstring of the left leg. Draw the toes back. Relaxing the shoulders. Feel that beautiful opening on the outside of the right hip. If that's enough for you, just go ahead and hold there, breathing into that. Otherwise, you can begin to shift the right leg across the body, moving it over to the left. Soften the belly, soften the jaw. Moving slowly and mindfully. And bring that back. Go ahead and uncross here. Let's take a happy baby pose. You're going to bring the soles of your feet up towards the sky, grasping onto your arches and gently draw them down along towards the armpits, opening into the groins. Breathing deep into the belly, softening through the hips. you want to, you can rock back and forth a little bit here too. And then let's bring the legs back together, place them down onto the ground. Roll over onto your side and we'll come into an extended child's pose. Bring the hands up and overhead, spread the fingers nice and wide, and then reach the hips back. So rocking back and forth, imagine your spine like a hammock blowing in the breeze, creating space between the vertebrae. And then from here, inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring your left leg into a low lunge. As you come into the lunge, make sure your left knee is over the ankle. Right leg is extended far behind you. Engage your right glute, give it a squeeze. That'll help to open up that hip flexor muscle a little bit more. Roll the shoulder blades down and back to help open up through the chest. Reach from that big toe behind you all the way out through the crown of the head. Lengthening. Find the navel gently drawing in and then settle into the hips a little bit more. Inhale, kind of contract a little bit through the pelvis. Imagine pulling the femur bones in, and then as you exhale, soften and settle. One more breath, kind of contract in. Exhale, release. We're going to walk our hands over to the right. So you're going to flip up on the legs, allow the toes to come with you. Come into a forward fold. Hi, Mocha. Relax the tail or reach the tailbone up towards the sky. Gentle opening through the hamstrings. You can allow the head to drop down towards the ground. Gauge the quadricep muscles. And then from here, we'll walk our hands over to the right. Lower the left knee down. Roll the shoulder blades down and back, open up through the chest. Engage the left glute. And that'll help the hip flexor muscle to begin to open. Navel gently draws in. Shoulder blades are drawing together. Deep breaths here. Long exhalations. Inhale, contract the femur bones into the pelvis a little bit. You don't need to over-contract or to overthink it. Just feel a little gentle kind of drawing in and then a release. One more, drawing into the pelvis and release. From here, let's walk our hands back towards the left. We'll take a forward fold here. Allow the tailbone to open up towards the sky. Relax the crown of the head down. If your legs are a little bit wider, it'll make it a little bit easier here. Gentle on the hamstrings. Engage the quadricep muscles. And now walk your hands back over to the left, pivoting on the feet. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, this time sweep the arms up. As you come up, engage the right glute and then settle down into the hips. Find the navel gently drawing in. Relax the shoulder blades away. Find a beautiful smile. Breathing deeply. Find that breath moving deep into the pelvis, helping that to massage the muscles open. And then as you exhale, bring the arms down. Once again, we'll walk our hands over to the right. Reach the tailbone up towards the sky. And then now over the other direction. Lower the back knee down, engage the back glute. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Relax the shoulders away. Strong glute on that back leg. Reach and extend the heart center up. Navel is gently drawing in, so we're not collapsing into the lunge. There's kind of a gentle lift, and then we settle. Circle the arms back, bring the hands back down, walk around the other way. Once again, into our forward fold. Let's add an additional movement here. Gently shift the weight from side to side, beginning to open into our hip or into the inner thighs. Moving with the breath. And we'll begin to take that energy and walk it back towards the other side of the mat. Lower the back knee down. Gauge that back glute. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Relax the shoulders away. Let's do some nice big circles here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. Begin to lean forward. You're going to take your right elbow towards the left knee, coming into a twist here. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Imagine a spiral of energy starting at the big toe smallly and then growing out to the crown of the head expansive as the body revolves around. Exhale, unravel, place the hands down. Let's walk our hands back around the other way. Gently shift the weight from side to side. Observing the muscles of the inner thighs. Beautiful. Now let's take that to the other side of the mat. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, relax the shoulders away. Again, that navel is gently lifting up so we're not dumping into our lunge. Let's do some nice arm circles, opening up through the upper body. Inhaling up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale, and then bring the hands to the heart center. Coming into our rotation. Bring the left elbow towards the right knee. Right elbow reaches up towards the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Find that spiral beginning at the big toe, all the way out through the crown of the head, growing, lengthening. Exhale, take the hands down, walk your hands back over to the side. Reach the tailbone up, deep forward fold here. Relax the crown of the head down. Engage the quadricep muscles. And then walk your hands over towards the top side of the mat. Step the back foot forward. Sitting down nice and low, clasp the opposite hand to the opposite elbow, and then gently rock from side to side, opening up through the back. And then we'll slowly take a ragdoll up. Push into the glutes, so the glutes can help guide the body up, protecting the spine, rolling up. And then when you come to the top, inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale the hands down to the heart center. Taking a moment to pause, allowing the hands to rest at the heart. And as you stand, make sure that you're standing with intention and integrity. Find the breath and take a moment to set your intention for the remainder of your practice today. What is it that you're seeking more of, or perhaps even less of? And just breathing that in, letting it go. Establishing a firm foundation. We'll begin to move into a few lunging salutations. So let's begin. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Little bend of the knees here. Watch the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Step the right leg back. High or low lunge. Up to you. Inhale, draw the femur bones in the high lunge. Exhale, reach out through the right heel. Inhale, take it up. Find your balance. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Relax the shoulders away. Ignite the fingertips, reaching them up towards the sky. Gaze can come skyward. Settle down into that lunge. Inhale, exhale, circle the arms back. Take it back into down dog. Hold for a couple of breaths. Press the mat away from you. Reach the tailbone up. Feel free to pedal out the heels, opening up the hips a little bit more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, slowly lower down, about halfway, drop the knees. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lay the spine down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back to down dog. Broaden the shoulder blades, engage the quadriceps. Let's come into wild dog with the right leg. Bring the right foot up towards the glute. Open the right hip up towards the sky, or I'm sorry, the right knee up towards the sky. Try to keep the shoulders somewhat parallel. Deep breaths. Another nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, fire the right foot forward. If you can't get it there in one fell swoop, please feel free to help it forward. Now inhale, contract the femur bones in for the high lunge. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, come up. If the high lunge is too long or too challenging, go ahead and lower the back knee. That's okay. Press dynamically out through the left heel though if you're in high lunge, settling down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle back. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften down. Uttanasana, deep bend of the knees. Push into the feet, find the glutes engage. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath. Let that go. One more time, deep breath. And let that go. To the other side, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left leg back. Contract the femur bones in, reach out through the left heel or lower the left leg. Inhale, come up. Relax the shoulders away. Find the navel gently drawing in. Left glute is strong. Circle the arms back as you come down, coming into down dog. Look at your hands. Make sure you've got some nice space in between the fingers, grounding into the base of the index finger and the thumb. Reach the tailbone back, soften the crown of the head down, soften the palate of your mouth. And then imagine this wave beginning at the heels. Feel this wave from the heels beginning to bring you forward as you inhale into plank. Exhale, slowly lower down, drop the knees. Inhale, cobra. Allow the front of the body to lift the back of the body. Exhale, lay the heart center down as far in front of you as you can. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back down dog. Couple of breaths. We'll take our wild dog to the left. Inhale, the left leg up towards the sky. Try to keep the shoulders somewhat parallel. Deep breaths. And then inhale, let's take our left leg, fire it forward. If you can't get it there in one fell swoop, help it along. Take the low lunge if you'd like to, otherwise firm the femur bones in, reach out through the right heel. Inhale, sweep up, relax the shoulders. Check your back leg, make sure that it's not sagging. You want to push the energy from the navel out through that back heel. Find the femur bone opening into the hamstring. Circle the arms back, step the right foot forward, halfway lift. Let that go. Deep bend of the knees, swan dive up. Find the glutes engage as you come up. Hands down to the heart center. Take a couple of breaths. Reestablishing your intention. Let's inhale, sweep up. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step back with the right, higher, low lunge. Contract the femur bones in, reach out. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, push into the right foot, drawing the body forward. Right elbow towards the left knee into a rotation. Squeeze the inner thighs together to help support that balance. Exhale, unravel. Hands come down, parallel to each other. Step the left foot back. Down dog with mocha. Inhale, come forward. Find that wave, bringing you forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Front of the body lifts the back of the body. Exhale, lay that heart down in front of you. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, right leg up for wild dog. Exhale, fire the right leg forward. Inhale, draw the femur bones in. Exhale, reach it out. Left leg is strong and as straight as possible. And then push into the left heel. Find the body kind of tipping forward a little bit, coming into your twist. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Right elbow opens up towards the sky. Exhale, unravel. Hands come down. Step the back foot forward. Halfway lift. Softening down. Bend the knees. Push into the feet. Coming through a squat on the way up. Hands down to the heart. Take a breath. Let that go. One more deep breath. Let that go. And then we'll do the other side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left leg back. Inhale, contract the femur bones in. Reach out through the left heel, sweep up. Relax the shoulders. Left glute strong. Push into that left foot as the body comes forward. Left elbow towards the right knee. Squeeze the inner thighs. Beautiful. Go ahead and unravel. Bring the hands down. Step it back. Down dog. Feet hip distance apart. Heels reaching towards the floor. Shoulder blades broad against the back of the body. Find that wave being created at the heels. Find the heels beginning to lift. Inhaling forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, the spine down, leading with the heart. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back down dog. Wild dog with the left. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, fire the left leg forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, push into the right foot. Squeeze the inner thighs together, coming into your rotation. Deep breaths. Exhale, unravel. Step the right foot forward. Halfway lift. Soften down. Coming through a squat on the way up. Hands to the heart. Beautiful. Take a moment. Standing in Tadasana. Give your toes a little stretch here. Reach them up. Find the tailbone reaching down towards the ground. Shoulder blades down and back. Belly gently draws in. Reconnecting with the intention that you set for your practice today. What is it that you're seeking more of or less of? Noticing that, allowing that to enter into the heart, into your spirit. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, step the right leg back. Warrior two. Left knee lands right over the left ankle. Arms are parallel. Push into the pinky edge of your right foot. And then think about kind of releasing the energy to the back of the body. Feel yourself, the front of the body softening into the back of the body. Nice, soft, steady gaze. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, reach and extend. Moving into triangle pose. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up. Find the ribs softening in and then rolling up to the sky. Muscles of the legs are strong. Reach out through the right fingertip. Take a look down. I want you to bend your left knee. Place the arm onto the leg. Top arm is still up towards the sky. Push into the right foot and then take that right arm right alongside the ear. A few deep breaths. And then now bring the right arm back up, turn the palm around behind you, bring it down to the low back, pressing the wrist into the body. If you can hook your fingertips on the left hand and just rest onto the thigh. If you'd like a deeper twist or a deeper bind, you can reach under with the left arm, hooking on to the right. Push strongly into the right leg. Feel that opening of the heat being created in the pelvis through those hips. Go ahead and release that. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, inhale, come up through triangle. Exhale, inhale, come up. Exhale, coming into horseman's pose. Hands at the heart center. Squeeze the knees back, pressing into the pinky edges of the feet. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the right arm over the left. Reach the arms up towards the sky. We're going to come into a little bit of a forward fold here. As you come forward, make sure that your knees stay where they're planted. The knees might have a tendency to want to kind of eke forward with the body. So avoid that, sitting down into the squat, round into the upper back. Take some deep breaths. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two to the other side. Reaching out through the fingertips, that right sit bone tracks towards the right heel. Press into the left leg. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, reach and extend out to the side. Left arm up. Check your alignment here. Notice if your buttocks is kind of projecting back with your shoulder forward. Move the hips forward, and your shoulder you want to have right over that bottom leg. Left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Tailbone reaches towards the arch of the left foot. If you have any pain in the neck, you can go ahead and turn the gaze down towards the ground. Otherwise up towards the front, or you could take it up to the sky. Just listen to the neck. Let's begin to bend that right knee. So take a look down. Make sure that that femur bone tracks straight forward. Landing the knee right above the ankle. Right arm just rests. Then from here, you can take the left arm, reach it right alongside the left ear. Relax the shoulders. Then bring the left arm up, turn the palm around behind you, bring it to the low back. You can choose just to press the wrist into the body if you'd like to, or you could find the fingertips of the opposite hand. If you'd like something deeper, reach that right arm underneath, holding onto the left, rolling the left shoulder back, push into the left leg, watch the right knee, breathing. And we can release that. Soften the right arm onto the right leg. Bring the left arm up. Inhale through triangle. Exhale, inhale, come up. Exhale into horseman's pose. Squeeze the knees open and back. Pressing into the pinky edges of the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, left arm underneath. Reaching the arms up to the sky. Take it into a forward fold. Watch the knees. Keep pressing back. Deep breaths. Just rotate the body back up. Inhale, deep exhalation at the top. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step back towards the top of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart center. Once again, reestablishing your intention. What is it that you're seeking more of or less of? Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Soften down, just come into a nice Uttanasana here. Nice forward fold. Tailbone is reaching up towards the sky. Imagine somebody holding onto the tailbone and creating space between each of the vertebrae as the head softens down towards the ground. Okay, make this challenging. So from here, we're going to step back, step around your dog. Move off to the side there, honey. Coming back into an extended child's pose. Then you can begin to sway from side to side, gently rocking back and forth, opening up through the spine. Walk yourself up here a little bit, bring the big toes together, take your knees about mat width apart. Now if you need to have it a little bit narrower, do that. If you want a little bit wider, you can do that. It just depends on the openness and flexibility through the hips. And then walk your hands forward. If you can rest your forehead down onto the ground. If that's not comfortable, stack your hands, just so that you can feel that deep release through the groins. Maybe soften the chest down. Listen to the body, make sure you're not going too deeply, too quickly. Relax at the tops of the shoulders. Holding for just a few more breaths. And then you can go ahead and begin to walk the hands back. Bring the knees back together. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Let's come into a quick plank pose. Take the knees off the ground. Shoulders are over the wrists. Engage the muscles of the legs. Find the pelvis and the bottom of the ribs beginning to knit together so you really feel that strong contraction through the midsection. Lower the knees down, coming into pigeon pose. Let's take our left knee forward, right between the hands. And then from here, you're going to kind of swing the left leg up towards that right wrist. Take a look at your back leg. Make sure that it's pointing straight back. And then from here, think about kind of rotating the right hip forward. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Navel is drawing in. Again, we're not dumping into our yoga poses. Whenever there's a release down, there's also an equal lifting up. So trying to find that connection. So working with the breath here, let's inhale. We're going to kind of contract through the pelvis a little bit. And then exhale, reach it straight down. Keep the shoulders back. Inhale, contracting up. Exhale, soften down. One more deep breath like that. And then exhale, come down. So from here, you can choose to hold right here if you'd like to, if that's enough for the outside of the left hip. Otherwise, you can bring yourself down onto your forearms. If you'd like to, you could soften your forehead down onto the ground, extending the arms up and overhead. Holding for several breaths. Feel free to begin to gently rock from side to side. Rolling through the outer hip. Taking the time to notice the thoughts as they come into our mind. Noticing patterns that emerge. If you'd like to hold for a little bit longer, please feel free. You can pause the video. Otherwise, begin to walk the hands back up. Curl the back toe under. Once again, coming back into our plank pose. Broadening through the shoulder blades, legs are strong. Find the inner thighs engaged. Press into the hands, press into the toes. Take some deep breaths. All right, I've taken care of Mocha. Hopefully she'll stay where she's supposed to be. So pressing into the hands, pressing into the toes, legs are strong, shoulder blades broad. Find the pelvis and the ribs drawing towards each other. If you need to lower the knees, always feel free to do that. And then from here, let's go ahead, we'll take those knees down. This time we'll bring the right knee up between the hands and swing that right foot forward and up towards the left foot. Take a look at the back leg, make sure that it's extended straight behind you. And then from here, we're gonna hold here for just a moment. So I want you to inhale, contract through the pelvis a little bit, kind of find that little gentle lift, and then as you exhale, settle down. Inhale, coming up a little bit, and then exhale, settling down. Couple more breaths like that. And then we'll come into our forward fold here, either on the forearms, or you can rest the forehead down onto the ground, extending the arms overhead. You can gently rock from side to side, just gently coaxing the outer hip open. Connecting with the breath, softening the jaw. And again, you can choose to hold a little bit longer if you'd like to and pause the video. Otherwise, begin to walk the hands back up, curl the back toe under, kind of shift the back leg forward. Coming back into extended child's pose, reaching the hips back, softening down into the groins, reaching the arms up and overhead. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we're going to come down onto our bottom. Let's take it down onto our back. From here, just bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to open to the side. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining bound angle pose, just a gentle opening for the inner thighs. Hands can come again towards that belly, towards the pelvis. As you inhale, feel the belly expand, pressing the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, softening down. Relax the jaw, relax the brow. Couple more breaths. And bring the hands to the outside of the knees, gently bring them up. Keep the right knee bent, bring your left leg up. We're going to do a half a happy baby pose. So begin to draw that left knee down towards the armpit. The right hip can reach off the ground. Slowly, gently. Breathing into any tension or tightness. Relax the jaw, relax the brow. Bring that leg back up, place it down, and let's do that on the other side. So bring the right leg up, hand to the arch, gently draw the knee down towards the armpit, line it to reach down towards the ground. Left hip will come off the ground. Breathing deeply into the belly. And then slowly bring that right leg back. Once again, we'll come back into our bound angle pose. Extend the arms out towards the side, preparing to move for our final, we're preparing for our final relaxation. Taking deep breaths in, exhale. Take this moment to acknowledge the work that you just did. To acknowledge your hips for everything that they've carried you through in life. All the joys, all the sorrows, all the hills and all the valleys. Find a gentle smile, smiling into the hips. Sending thoughts of love, sending thoughts of compassion, feel the muscles through the hips and through the shoulders surrender into the pull of gravity. Exhales are lengthening. Releasing just a little bit more with each exhale. And take a couple of deep breaths in. Gently waking the body up. Invite gentle movement to the fingers. We're going to bring the legs up, draw the knees into the belly, giving them a hug, soften into the low back. The legs to your side, and then slowly roll yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Inhale, bring your arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. Taking a moment to bow your head to your heart, and taking this time to give honor to your mind, to give honor to your body, and to give honor to your spirit. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this sequence. Please feel free to leave comments down below, and if you like what you see, please like this video and then subscribe. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you.